go. If you remember last time, in the last video, we came down those stairs and we ended section 16, and guess what? We're starting section 15, and it's kind of funny. The speed limit is 15 miles per hour right there, and we're starting section 15. All right. So today we got a lot of people down here today, as it's the opening day of trout season in Pennsylvania. So by the time this video is posted, all the fish will be gone because everybody would have fished them out. That's how it goes. That's pretty cool. Water snakes. That's cool. Alright, let's see. Normally I get turned around in these campgrounds and public areas because sometimes the blazes end up missing. Let's hope that it's not the case today. You can see up there, there's some yurts. Can you see the breath? Oh man. It's a little chilly, like I was saying before. Alright, luckily I looked over to my right here and saw these orange blazes going up these stairs. Right here. See right where we have to be on the lookout for. That's right there. Watch it. It just said right there on warm days is starting in April. They'll start poking their heads out and they'll start coming out. There's rattlesnakes. We gotta be careful of that because today is going to be a warm day. It might get close to definitely in the 70s. That they're talking possibly getting into the 80s. We'll have to wait and see if that's true or not. But over the last few days, it's been warming up. Even though this morning it's very cold, it's been warming up the last few days. And that's all it takes for these snakes to come out of their dens and really starting to get moving again. You can see a little overview of what this campground's looking like. Everybody's up. We're waking up to go fishing today. So I'm gonna stop for a moment here and get ready to head up this mountain. Talk to you in a little bit. Bye. All right, here we go. So today we are doing Little Pine State Park down to Ramsey Run, basically down to Ramsey to the parking lot that is on the Pennsylvania Rail Trail. So I'm going at it by myself today. But we'll be meeting Emily on the rail trail. So she can pick me back up and bring me back up here to Little Pine State Park and get my vehicle. So, we got 10.51 miles to go today. It's about right before 8 o'clock in the morning. So we got all day to do this. So I can take my time. No rush today. And like I was saying, 3.41 miles today. I'm going to be very happy. 100 miles. And I bet you've seen, if you've been watching my videos from the very beginning, you've probably seen close to maybe 60, at least 50%. I'd say more than 50% of the entire Mid-State Trail so far. So I hope that everybody's enjoying it. I know I'm enjoying it, videotaping. And I wonder when that word is going to actually stop being used. Because that's the word I grew up with, video taping. Because everything's now digital and using these SD cards or just the memory. They're not using like the videotape or anything like that. When are we going to stop using the words videotaping? Or just a recording? I don't know. I guess someday, when everybody that was used to videotaping finally just let it fade out, I guess. So, it was just a random thought. You hear all the time people my generation or older and just a little younger saying videotaping. I bet you the kids today are like, what's a videotape? You know what a DVD basically is, but they're falling away to that side also. You know, you show a kid a record now today, I bet you they're probably like, what the heck is that thing and where does it fit? Okay. Well, this is pretty normal Mid-State Trail here this morning with all kinds of stuff. Rocks, moss, roots, down trees. That's really nice. With the let me know how you're liking these videos. Just leave them in the comments below. And if you're watching this and it won't allow you to put a comment in there because you're not subscribed to YouTube, it's okay, it's free. It's like Facebook or any social media site. You just sign on in, and then the good thing about it is that you can subscribe to my channel and others' channels, and it will pull up under your subscription list, and then you can easily follow along with whatever you want to watch, which is always good. because there's a lot of different hikes out there. And it's really cool to follow along and see how everybody's always doing. Let me tilt this camera up a little bit. See how that looks. Right there. So, and it's free. I forgot to tell you. Just because you subscribe to it doesn't mean it costs you anything. It's totally free. For now, but you never know. YouTube might change that. Hopefully they don't. You can see what the path that we're walking on. Right here. That's the crazy thing. You see that right there? You step on these rocks, and that's what they do. I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know. So if you're walking up here and you're like, I watched that video that Trailbound put up on YouTube, and it didn't look like he was having any problems, or he was going along pretty well. But that's what you're walking on. Hey, look at that. Another little spring coming down the hill right there. And what I normally wear, you can see right here, these are trail runners right here. These are the Salomon XR missions right here. You can choose to wear boots, like hiking boots or anything along those levels. It's just what I prefer. Salomon does a great job of making good hiking shoes. The grip underneath these shoes, to the spring off it provides, to the longevity of the shoe quality. I'm very happy with it. And I own 4 pairs of Salomons, yep. But I'm pumped. I am pumped for today. I'm loving it. Because I bet you now, and probably the next mile and a half, we're going to be hitting that mark. 100 miles. Going south on the Mid-State Trail. I love it. And if there's anything else that you guys like seeing, hold on. I'll just walk through a spider web. Oh yeah, that's something I haven't talked about since my first video. Spider webs. Spider webs. You gotta love spider webs on the trail. They got the whole entire woods to build their spider webs, but they build them right along the trail so we can walk right through them. It's always fun. And there's 2 things there's 3 things. I have a fear of heights. I don't like big spiders at all. And I'm weary of snakes. I'm not really scared of them. I just choose to avoid them. So, there's my 3 things. heights, number 1. Big spiders, number 2. And weary of snakes. I want you to do me a favor. As much as I would like you to watch the rest of this hike, and you can do it when you get home, maybe you're out there hiking already today and now you're watching it. But if it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, it's a Saturday, you have nothing to do, and you could just turn this video on, and you already watched the first 20 minutes of this video. Stop the video. Grab your shoes. Yeah. Go out. Go out and hike. Then, after you're done hiking, come home. Grab yourself a tall glass beverage, because you earned it. Throw some hamburgers on the grill, because you earned it. And just sit down, fire up YouTube, watch the rest of this video, and you can see, you enjoy me for the rest of this hike. Because you know why? No matter what, you can get out here and do it. And you can do it. You might not be able to do this right now. And in the very beginning of my videos, you can see that I was not in the best of shape. And I'm still not in the best of shape. You know, we all go through things in life, and there's times that, you know, you're where you want to be, and then there's other times you're not where you want to be, and it's okay. You know, so what? You just do what you want to do. You hike as far as you can hike. You hike what you can hike. But nothing's ever going to change if you're just sitting right there watching this right now. As much as I appreciate it, nothing's going to change if you don't get out there and do something about it. And it's worth it. So let's see where we're at. We'll pull out the old phone here, and we have gone 1.7 miles in about the first hour. So we're at 1.7. We're almost there, and we'll get moving here in a moment once I get my phone back in my pack. This is nice right here. Look at this. There's that sun. We finally coming around the mountain, and we got the sun. For a second there. Oh. There we go. Flip this down a little bit. There you go. Wow, it's really soft. You can see right here, looks like somebody had a tumble going down here. All right. What we're gonna do, let's go over here. This walk is stick bushes. Really. Whoa. Yeah. A little wobbly. Oh. All right. All right. We are back. And we are headed up. See, right here, this is what scares me right here a little bit, or at least I'm very cautious because of those type of rocks along the trail. That's like, this one ain't that bad, but you can see they're like that one right there. Let me see, right here. Now that one, that's perfect. Like right here, you can barely see it. I'm trying to avoid walking near them because like this hole right here, what I'm trying to get to saying is it's perfect for rattlesnakes. And I know it's cold this morning, but they start getting active. The last few days it has been warm, and maybe it's just a little too cold for them this morning. And I hope, because the closer and closer I get to getting through the canyon here before it gets really warm, will be a less of an opportunity for me to really see one. And I'm fine with that. I really don't want to see one. I don't want to deal with that or encounter one. Rather not see a rattlesnake nor encounter a rattlesnake. I know. You know, someone will leave a comment saying, "The trail now. You're on the trail," and that's part of nature. And they're out there. And if you don't bother them, they won't bother you. Well, see? I'm not telling to bother them. I don't even want to encounter them. But I'm in their house, or in their, basically their territory, so you gotta do what you gotta do and be careful. And they're like, "What about bear?" I'm not afraid about no bear. Or coyote, or bobcat, or anything like that. That stuff doesn't bother me at all. Actually, I'd like to see more wildlife. As long as they don't eat me, I won't eat them. So that's the way I look at it. If they want to try to eat me, well, guess what? They better be expected to be eating themselves. That's all I'm saying about that one. That's neat. Look at this rock. Here, let me try to zoom into it. Right there. See that? Right under my trekking pole. A perfectly round circle. Perfect. That's so cool. Let me back this up a bit. There we go. You can see there's a creek below us, and we're still headed out. I know eventually we're going to have to go up over this mountain. And the trail keeps on weaving up and weaving down along the side of it. Whoa. This is what I'm walking in. You see, it's just a bunch of leaves. I don't even know what I'm walking on underneath there. Someone could have dug a 10-foot hole. I could have fell right into it. I wouldn't even know it. Well, maybe I would have, because I would have planted my trekking pole down there. But man, it is slippery. Leaves with shale underneath them. Whew. Well, it's hard to really get going really steady today with all these rocks. I have to keep a little bit of a slower pace, which I'm not in a hurry or nothing, but my body wants to, my feet want to go, my body wants to go this morning. I'm just excited. Because I know the section 15 is only 10.5 miles, a little bit over 10.5 miles, and I'll be done 15. So, yeah, just got started on 15 this morning, and I'm going to be finishing it by day's end today, or later this afternoon. You know, then I'll be 5 sections down and starting section 14. That means I started with section 20, completed 5 sections. I'm all jazzed about that. Hey, there's corn. I'm all jazzed about that. That means after today, 14 sections to go. But still about 200 miles. Looks like we got a cabin or a house down there. Some really cool rocks right there. They got a really nice footbridge going to their cabin. I don't know if you can see it down there. You can see it now. Little footbridge going across. Alright. Then what we're going to do is, I'm a Star Wars fan, and this reminds me of that part of Star Wars going through Endor right here. It's just really, really cool looking. And yeah, I'm just moving some spider webs out of my way here. There's a lot of them right there. Yeah, there's crazy whaling things I'm doing with my trekking poles right now. If you see my trekking poles flying up in the air, I'm just trying to, I can see the spider webs from the sun. So I'm just clearing them out of my way. So I'm not having them go all over my face. Look at this. It's nice. Nice and peaceful out here. Pretty neat. Across the way right here, you can see there's a nice stone wall over here. And you got the creek, which isn't just a tributary down in the Little Pine, but there's a heck of a swimming hole right here. In between these rocks. This is neat. Hey, we got ourselves a bridge. What's neat about this is you can see it. It's like a water plume slide right here. Go down into the pool. All right, just go a bit. Now we're going up a little. We got a sign right here. I wonder what it'll say. Right there. Little pine. It's the English one. And right there, we got some blazes. I wonder if that means we're going up this way, or that's the signal to somebody we're going down that way. Let's walk down here and see if there's any blazes. Okay, so from those two blazes right on that tree right there, where the sign is, make a right, come down a little bit, and there it is, more blazes, and the creek's running really nice. This is neat. You're just walking right along here. You got the creek, and check out this little view. That's pretty cool. Well, I do believe that this is going to be the climb. One of my inclines today that I have to get up. I have 2 inclines and 2 declines today. And I expect them to be pretty tough because the Mid-State Trail says it's pretty steep, per the guidebook. It's so nice to be walking along a creek again. Cool. You can hear the water coming out right there. Coming down the mountain. There's natural springs. They're priceless. Whew. Yeah. Huh. Ooh. Wobbly rocks. Leaves. Wobbly rocks. Look at this. Look, it says, hey, step on me. I don't know if you can see that here. Here we go. It's like, step on me. Sure, we'll step on you. It's actually in the best spot for me to place my foot too. You can see. That's why we're going up here. All right, that's what we've done so far. And that's where we're headed. Hopefully this is at a good angle. Yeah, it's coming out pretty good for you folks, because we are going straight up here. I have to be really careful right here, because you can hear it probably. It's leaves and shale. Not what's up in front of me, that's the shale. But this one little part right here. There we go. Now we're into that shale here. Sleet. Back into the leaves and shale. Don't worry, it was just that tree right there. They caught me in the head. Oh, did you hear that? That's the stomach right there saying, we're getting hungry. All this work. Feed me more. That's how you know. Going up here, that's how far I have to be from touching the ground. How steep it is. It's not far. It's not like I'm smelling the dirt going up the hill. But it's steep. along with this camera, I put an extender on the mount, so I can tilt it up higher and tilt it down lower than I could be. That could. Let me catch my breath. Blah blah blah. That I could extend it further back or further forward, like I couldn't before. And also, so it's away from my body a little bit, so I could probably try to keep it from bouncing. But you can see, we were just down there. We came up like I predicted, and we're coming up the trail. And we're not all the way up yet, so we won't check the phone. But if this would be the 100 mile marker right here, I would love it, because there's the view of the mountain that we were just on over here. And over here is where we came down last time. All the way that goes in the Little Pine, way out there. And it looks like we are headed straight down here. I can see a blaze. I wonder if we're just going to skirt around here for a while, because we're headed more southwest today instead of going directly south. Starting to sweat a little bit, so the sun is on my back, and that starting to warm up a little bit. So I just want to pull my sleeves up on my shirt. Oh yes, here we go. Let's talk about this really fast. Sweating. All right. Now, it's going to be warming up. However, the nights are still cold. And if you're going on these hikes and you're new to hiking, you'll hear of a term called cotton kills. You don't want to wear cotton. Like your t-shirts and stuff like that, it's no good for hiking. The reason why is, first off, you're in the mountains, and anything can change in the mountains. It's still early April, and it can get cold. And it doesn't take much for you, if you're wearing cotton materials, for them to get saturated with your sweat. And all of a sudden the temperature starts dropping and you get cold, and you can start feeling the effects of hypothermia. Now, how do you battle that? Well, there's a lot of great wicking materials out on the market now. I'm not going to say a particular one over another, but there's plenty of them, and you can buy them cheap or you can buy them expensive. It's whatever you want to do. But there's wicking materials. You want to get that to wick away the sweat. It's breathable, so you can stay dry. All right, we're turning a little bit. We're headed uphill again. Man. I'll stop for a moment for me and stop a moment for you to enjoy that little view out there. All right. All right. And that's also for the same about your sock wear. All right. I will throw a name out there because I believe in this sock company 100%. And a lot of hikers do. And that company is Darn Tough Socks. And they make an incredible sock. They wear really well. Their warranty is unbelievable. If they got a lifetime warranty, if their socks ever wear out on you, all you do is go into any store that sells Darn Tough, and they honor the manufacturer warranty. And you just turn them in and get a new pair. Or you can just mail them into them. Whoa! Holy crap. Sorry about that. Oh, I just came up here and I know it doesn't look good, but that was straight up and I almost took a tumble. I just heard something rustling around up here. Maybe a squirrel or a deer. Okay. Well, we're not really to the top yet, but you know what, that's a good view. So let's find out if we're at 1 mile 3.14, and are we at 100 miles? And here we go. It's 10 o'clock. Oh, we are at, hey, let me turn this around so you can see off the glare. 3.3, so in 0.1, 3.3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. Just like anything out here on the Mid-State Trail. Not like the Appalachian Trail where they have something written 100 miles. There isn't anything out here. But guess what? We will do today. We'll move this out of the way. Right here. Move this out of the way. Alright. Alright. I'll take this stick right here. Do that. Take a rock here. Let's find another equal rock. Oh, let's find another stick. All right, there it is. I just made that 100 miles going southbound. All right, so anybody going southbound, there is your 100-mile marker. All right, anybody going northbound, You got 100 miles left to go. So, woo! Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm happy. All right. Well, guess what? There's this week's video. We're ending it right there at the 100 miles. I appreciate you guys watching me so far for the first 100 miles. It's been real fun, and we still got 200 miles left to go. Well, they're only like over 260 miles left to go. But we're going to get it done. One step at a time, one day at a time. And I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you for watching my videos, celebrating right here 100 miles southbound on the Mid-State Trail. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thank you.